On February 13th, 2017, Delphi, Indiana, basked in the glow of a clear winter day. In this small, tight-knit town, life was serene and predictable. Young girls played outside, and neighbors exchanged friendly waves. Among these lively spirits were Abby Williams and Libby German, two inseparable best friends who shared everything from laughter to dreams. This day was no different. With schools closed for a snow day, the girls decided to explore the Monon High Bridge Trail. Their excitement bubbled over as they set out, armed with smartphones to capture their memories, unaware that darkness lurked just around the corner. As they embarked on their hike, Abby and Libby were filled with a sense of adventure and freedom. The Monon High Bridge stood ahead, a towering relic of the past, beckoning them forward. Surrounded by lush trees and the soft sounds of nature, the girls snapped selfies, laughing as they posed against the picturesque backdrop. The world felt safe, and they relished every moment of their friendship, unaware that danger was watching them closely. The bridge, with its rusty rails and breathtaking views, became their playground, a sanctuary that would soon transform into a sight of unimaginable horror. At precisely 2:07 p.m., Libby took a fateful Snapchat. A photo of Abby walking across the bridge, her silhouette framed against the expansive sky. With smiles plastered on their faces, they had no idea that this innocent moment would become forever etched in the minds of those who loved them. Moments later, however, a shadow fell across their happiness. A man, dressed in dark clothing, appeared on the trail, his presence disrupting the joy of their day. The girls exchanged nervous glances, their laughter fading as they instinctively sensed that something was terribly wrong. The man approached them with a casual yet unsettling demeanor. His face was partially obscured by a hoodie, making him appear even more menacing. As he drew closer, the air grew thick with tension. The girls' hearts raced as their instincts kicked in. Abby and Libby felt the weight of fear settle in their chests, transforming their fun outing into a nightmare. This stranger, whose intentions were unknown, had turned their peaceful hike into a scene from a horror movie, leaving them grappling with an instinctive urge to escape. With a voice that would haunt Libby for the rest of her life, the man issued a chilling command. "Guys, down the hill." The calmness in his tone contrasted sharply with the panic rising within them. Sensing the imminent danger, Libby instinctively began recording on her phone, desperate to capture evidence of their terrifying encounter. The words echoed in their minds as they complied, fear gripping their hearts. They had entered a harrowing reality where their playful day had spiraled into a fight for survival, the last remnants of their innocence fading away. Hours passed, and when Abby and Libby failed to return home, panic swept over their families. The sun began to set, casting eerie shadows over Delphi as parents frantically called their daughters' phones, only to be met with silence. Friends and family quickly mobilized, gathering search parties to scour the woods and trails. As darkness enveloped the town, fear settled in, a growing dread that something was terribly wrong. The community, once bustling with life, fell silent as everyone held their breath, hoping for a miracle that would bring the girls safely back home. On February 14th, 2017, just after sunrise, the search took a grim turn. Volunteers combing the area discovered the bodies of Abby and Libby near the north side of the Monon High Bridge, just feet from where they were last seen. The news spread like wildfire, sending shockwaves through the community. Grief and disbelief washed over Delphi as families mourned the loss of two vibrant young girls whose lives had been cruelly cut short. The once peaceful town was now stained with tragedy, forever changed by the haunting specter of violence that had intruded upon their lives. The investigation began almost immediately, as local law enforcement launched a massive manhunt for the girls' killer. The FBI joined forces, bringing specialized teams and advanced technologies to help unravel the mystery. They combed through evidence, piecing together the timeline of events that led to the shocking tragedy. With every clue examined, the investigators worked tirelessly, determined to bring justice to Abby and Libby. The pressure mounted as the community held its breath, praying that the person responsible would be found before another family suffered a similar fate. As the investigation unfolded, fear gripped the small town of Delphi. Parents kept their children close, and the sense of safety that once enveloped the community evaporated overnight. Rumors swirled as people speculated about the identity of the killer. Online forums exploded with theories, and amateur sleuths dissected every detail released by the authorities. The emotional toll on families was immense. Grief intertwined with anxiety as they navigated a world suddenly filled with uncertainty and mistrust. The loss of Abby and Libby weighed heavily on everyone, a painful reminder of the fragility of life. Then, in April 2019, law enforcement released a new sketch of the suspect, significantly different from the original. They also unveiled a short video clip of a man walking on the bridge, hoping someone would recognize him. This renewed public interest sparked new leads, and tips began pouring in. The police reiterated their commitment to solving the case, assuring the community that they were dedicated to uncovering the truth. With new information emerging, hope flickered anew that justice for Abby and Libby was within reach, reigniting the fight to bring their killer to justice. Finally, in October 2022, after years of searching, the community received a breakthrough. Authorities arrested Richard Allen, a 50-year-old local man who had been living among them since the tragedy. The arrest sent shockwaves through Delphi, prompting disbelief and anger among residents who had trusted him. Details surrounding Allen's arrest remain largely sealed, but investigators confirmed that forensic evidence and witness testimonies played crucial roles in linking him to the crime. The news was a bittersweet victory, a step towards justice, but a stark reminder of the darkness that had infiltrated their lives. The arrest brought a wave of mixed emotions to the town of Delphi. While many felt a sense of relief that an alleged killer had been apprehended, the scars of loss remained. The community held vigils in honor of Abby and Libby, lighting candles and sharing stories that celebrated their vibrant lives. Their legacy became a rallying cry for safety and vigilance in the community, reminding everyone that tragedy could strike at any moment. The outpouring of love and support reinforced the bonds within the town, proving that even in darkness, light could still shine through. As the legal proceedings began, the community remained united in their quest for justice. Richard Allen faced serious charges, and the eyes of the nation turned to Delphi, awaiting the trial's outcome. Abby and Libby's families, grappling with their profound grief, advocated for changes in local laws and policies to enhance safety measures for children. Their voices became powerful symbols of resilience and hope, fighting to ensure that no other family would experience the same heartache. The story of Abby and Libby transformed from one of horror to one of strength, inspiring others to stand up against violence and seek justice. In the years that followed, Abby and Libby's memories lived on in the hearts of their families and the Delphi community. Their story served as a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment. Memorials were established, scholarships created in their names, and their legacy continued to inspire acts of kindness and community support. While the shadows of that fateful day lingered, the light of their friendship shone brightly, a testament to the love they shared and the impact they had on everyone who knew them. As the case continues to unfold, questions remain. What drove Richard Allen to commit such a horrific act? Why did he choose Abby and Libby? The community longs for answers, hoping that the trial will shed light on the events of that tragic day. The haunting memories of Abby and Libby serve as a stark reminder that the world can be both beautiful and terrifying. Their story is not just about loss, but also about resilience, love, and the enduring fight for justice. A battle that continues to resonate with us all, urging us to never forget the lives that were stolen too soon. Abby Williams and Libby German's tragic story is a poignant reminder of the need for awareness and vigilance. In a world where safety can feel like an illusion, it's vital to cherish our loved ones and to look out for one another. The fight for justice may not end with a verdict. It will echo in our hearts, urging us to create a safer world for generations to come. If you found this tale gripping, make sure to share it with friends who love mysteries just as much as you do. And don't forget to check out our previous videos. There's a whole world of chilling stories waiting for you. Hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we release our next eerie episode.